Now, it's easy to assume that Antifa and other left-wing activists would only target right-wing groups like the Proud Boys or Trump supporters, but Mayor Wheeler would beg to differ, and I think so would his neighbors. Yeah, this summer, his condo in the Pearl kind of became a hot spot of Black Lives Matter and other left-wing protests. Some more violent protesters, they even broke windows. People tried to set fires in this man's lobby. Think about that. Now, after those protests, Wheeler announced that he's going to go ahead and move out of that building. Probably a good idea. But between that, being bullied by President Trump on the debate stage, and being tear-gassed by federal troops this summer, it actually got worse for the mayor just this week. First, one of his closest allies in City Hall, City Commissioner Joanne Hardesty, says she is no longer endorsing his re-election campaign. She told the Oregonian Wheeler has, quote, failed miserably at police accountability. Second, Wheeler's in some serious money trouble. His challenger, Sarah Iannarone, has more than $211,000 in the bank, while a few weeks ago, Wheeler only had $19,000. That is until he gave himself a $150,000 loan last month. We know this because it's public information on the Oregon Secretary of State's website. We also know that Portland's city charter only allows candidates or candidate committees to carry a maximum loan balance of $5,000. The Iannarone campaign jumped all over this. Her campaign called Wheeler's loan to himself flagrantly illegal and accused Wheeler of trying to, quote, buy this election with his inheritance. Wheeler has had several campaign finance violations this past summer, but this time the Portland auditor's office let him off the hook. See, the office told us that they're not going to enforce that $5,000 rule here because Wheeler gave the loan to himself, and they pointed to some old Supreme Court decisions that have allowed that sort of thing in the past. So, for now, Ted Wheeler is campaigning almost entirely on his own dime, with former allies now turning against him. You know what this sounds like? The perfect time for a debate. KGW and the Oregonian are hosting Mayor Wheeler and Sarah Iannarone in the first Portland mayoral debate a week from today on October 8th. And we don't want to do all the questioning ourselves. That's a lot of work. We need your help for that. So we want you to send us video questions for both candidates. Use your phone video camera, record yourself asking a question. Try to keep it brief. I know 10 to 15 seconds isn't a lot of time, but try and condense your message there. Make sure that you're recording this in a quiet and well-lit place. Please don't forget to say your name and tell us the neighborhood where you live.